Resident Evil movies suck, okay? Enough said. But that don't matter. Today, we gonna be doing top 5 Resident Evil movie deaths. Number 5. Dr. Isaacs is basically the William Birkin's clone from the Resident Evil games over to the movies. He was in charge of the Nemesis program and then later went on to do some research and experiments on them zombies, trying to get them smart and stuff, and it only turned them into more killer machines. We talking super zombies. And he, wait a minute.
It occurred outside the complex.
That's not possible.
Is that the motherfucker from Game of Thrones?
Welcome home.
I'll be goddamn, that's Khaleesi's old creeper stalker dude. Holy shit, mind blown, motherfucker. Anyways, in Resident Evil 3 Extinction, he gets bit by one of those super zombies that he created.
The antivirus! Get me the antivirus!
He injects himself with the antivirus, it doesn't work, whatever. Wesker ends up firing him. The dude mutates and turns into like a tyrant, ends up killing everybody in the facility. Just like William Birkin. So Alice ends up entering that facility and goes down into the basement, and she's gonna fight Dr. Isaacs. And basically it's a mansion replica where they're doing like a training exercise and shit with clones. Oh, that's a fucking story and a half right there. So anyway, they find themselves in the laser hallway room from the first movie, and they're doing a little fighting and he's about to kill her, and then this happens.
You're just another asshole. And we're both gonna die down here.
Now that was pretty badass. Number 4. I have so much to say about Barry Burton in the Resident Evil movie series. But that shit can wait for another day, cause right here, right now, we're gonna focus on that piece of shit's death. Well, he doesn't die from this.
Holy shit.
But as you saw, he got all scratched up. So he's infected either way. That bitch is gonna die. So then when Ada Wong is presented as Jill Valentine's little prisoner, look, the story is fucking crazy. It's all fucking over the place, okay? Deal with it. Barry Burton decides he's gonna surrender. So he walks on out and gets shot in the chest. And as you can see, Ada Wong looks really fucking devastated. But that shot in the chest is not the reason why he's on this list. This is, though. Number 3. Now I know this next character isn't technically a character, but he makes the goddamn list anyway, okay? In Resident Evil 4 Afterlife, we had a pretty damn good fight scene in a shower room in the prison. It features Alice and Claire Redfield versus, the Axeman from the Resident Evil 5 video games, by the way. The fight was pretty decent, it was cool, they had water fucking shooting everywhere, slow motion, it looked pretty sweet. But anyway, the death of the Axeman is what makes number 3. Claire does some impossible fucking flips and shit, and ends up later on sliding underneath the Axeman, shooting him up through the chest with a sawed-off shotgun, loaded with fucking coins. Oh, it knocks him down. But he ain't out, baby. He gets up and he chucks his huge-ass axe at Alice and Claire, and they duck down, missing it just in time. Then they turn around in this cheesy-ass little dramatic turn and blow his head off. Now the effects are super cool, but listen, from that range, a sawed-off shotgun shooting goddamn coins, that is not fucking possible. Then again, it's Resident Evil, it's fucking zombies. What is possible, right? Number 2. We're going back to Resident Evil 3 Extinction for a minute. Remember when I said Dr. Isaacs got fired by Wesker from Umbrella, right? Well, Alexander Slater was the man to do that job.
Under Executive Order 1345 issued by Chairman Wesker for insubordination and gross misconduct in the field,
I sentenced you to summary liquidation.
Yeah, he's a smaller character, but his death was legit as fuck. And personally, I feel this death with a little tribute to Brad Vickers from the Resident Evil 3 game. Slater shoots Dr. Isaacs, thinking he's dead,
Just die.
but that motherfucker gets up, turns around, and shoots his fucking tentacles straight into his face. They fucking gouge his eyes out and go straight through his mouth, just kinda like they did Vickers. Brutal as fuck. Number one time, we going back to the original Resident Evil movie. This is what started the whole fucking series. James Shade was the leader of the Umbrella Special Forces unit that was sent down in the hive to shut down the fucking Red Queen. That bitch ass Red Queen. The weird thing was, he was the leader of the group, but he died so fucking early. Resident Evil 1 had this whole awesome scene with this lit up hallway that you had to get through to get to the Red Queen room. But there were laser fucking death traps in that shit. The lasers ended up killing some of Shade's team, but he had some sick ass moves, and he fucking jumped up and fucking avoided those shits. He was good dodging them until this happened.
Got it.
Now that shit right there, that's fucking awesome. And to be perfectly honest with you, that was one of the best scenes for the entire Resident Evil movie series. Not just fucking death, we talking full scenes. If you've seen all these fucking movies right here, you know that is one of the few scenes that you will always remember. And of course, the story got all confusing and shit. They brought him back for Resident Evil 5 Retribution as a clone. But I already showed you that death too. That's who Barry Burton killed right before he got fucking finished. Boom! Full circle, motherfucker! So what do you guys think of this top 5? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Who knows? I'm pretty sure you're gonna let me know right now. Post in them comments. What do you think? And listen, Chad77325 posted on my little YouTube page saying I got a little dick. Let me tell you something. Just because I watch all these Resident Evil movies right here doesn't mean that you can make fun of my dick size. You motherfuckers hate these movies, don't you? I know a lot of people do. Nobody fucking gives them any credit. But they're decent. They're not good. I agree. They're decent.